So I figured I'd do a neat setup tour here, just kind of show you what I've been doing for like the past decade or so. So over here we got some GameStop merch, Kirby shirt, Naruto shirt, Avatar Last Airbender. I'm really excited for the live action. I hope it's not crap, but I've heard mixed things about it so far. And I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. Another Kirby shirt I got here. If you guys have a local GameStop, I recommend checking out some of the clearance shirts they have. They have so many of these and they're relatively pretty cheap if you want like some cool shirts and stuff like that. Over here I have my console setup. So Xbox Series X. I'll just play with friends sometimes, or maybe some old Xbox 360 games now that they got backwards compatibility. Over here I have one of my imported Xbox 360s with the Blades dashboard. I don't know if you guys remember this, but it's a little bit older. A lot of OGs remember this dashboard. Very cool stuff. Play like imported games or, you know, whatever I want pretty much. Old Xbox arcade games, imported games, whatever. So there it is. The spider router is what I like to call this. The TP-Link router that I got works really well. Really nice to have everything up here, like networking wise. That way if I just have any issues, I can just unplug it or restart the router as quick as possible. Over here I have my eating table, so if I get like DoorDash or I make some meals, just kind of chilling. Eat here. Got the crackhead curtain going because I don't like a lot of sunlight, but you know, does its job. Might get some blinds or something more appealing, but you know, the crackhead curtain works, so fuck it. Over here I have my imported Xbox 360s. So these are all from Japan, except for this one. This is a Red Ring of Death Elite Console US version, and then the rest I'm trying to collect Blades dashboards or just, you know, old dashboards in general. So pretty cool stuff, all from Japan, except for that one as well. That's my modded Xbox. Used to play with that back in the day. Really nice to preload games and just have like a really good old game library. I like my older games a little bit more. Modern games, I don't know. It's kind of like a hit or miss really, but you know, gaming is always fun. Up here we have my original Xbox from 2003. 8GB model, and then over here I have a modded Xbox One with our Xbox original with a 1TB hard drive in it, preloaded with a bunch of games. I don't know, nowadays you can just emulate everything, so that's pretty cool. I don't really have to dick around with physical consoles, but it's really nice for, you know, just hooking up and playing with friends. But I want to do an HDMI mod so I can get the quality to be a lot better on the, you know, updated TVs and stuff like that. So over here we got the computer setup. This is where majority of my time is spent. Triple monitor setup with the PC. I'm in the process of importing or injecting like a bunch of old Xbox gamer pictures, and I want to load this console up with all the OG themes and gamer pictures and make it as like close as it was to like 2007, 2008-ish. Discord, got a little cool PlayStation light that I got for Christmas, which is really cool. Headset, custom keyboard. Got some piano blacks in here. Zoom 65 V2. Sounds really good, feels good. Was never a really big fan of custom keyboards. My friend got me into them and been pretty addicted since, but they're very expensive, so I just kind of try to stay, you know, get a board at least maybe once a year, if that. Super light Logitech Superlight. You know, pretty overrated mouse, but it works. I have others. I kind of just use this for like surfing the web or doom scrolling, shit like that. PC, or I should say Master Chief helmet. Love Halo. Halo is like one of my favorite games. I always wanted the helmet from the Halo 3 Legendary Edition, but never got it, so I just got this one off Amazon. It was like $60. Not bad. Looks like super professional. So over here I got the PC. This is pretty much where all my money went. Got the 7900 XTX Taichi White Edition. Got the AMD Ryzen 9 5900X with the Lian Li case. 32 gigabytes of RAM. And trying to think of what else. Oh, I put 4TB hard drive and 2 SSDs, 2 NVMe's, so like 6 terabytes in total. Pretty cool. But it does go quick, you know, for all my friends that out there that like to pirate stuff. You know how quick the drives can be loaded up, especially with gaming too, like Warzone and stuff like that. I don't play that, but like the amount of space some of these games take is pretty ridiculous. I couldn't imagine having like a lower end storage device, and you know, you have like one game on your computer and like nothing else. So yeah, that pretty much concludes all of this. Everything that's pretty much in here. This is where all my money went, just to have like a cool place to hang out and, you know, not go outside. So some boxes, clothes. Like I said, I showed you the shirts, so I'm gonna show you my room. So here we got the little basketball hoop. Just a little stress reliever, you know. So yeah, let's go down here. So over here I have my bed. Just kind of chill here, sleep, whatever. Mirror, me. But yep, pretty much about it.